Hey guys, welcome back to another live game commentary. Today we're playing some Kha'Zix jungle. We're doing the Faker Kha'Zix build today, guys. So the Faker Kha'Zix build, if you're not sure what it is, I'm calling it the Faker Kha'Zix build because he's the first person who kind of made it popular, I suppose. But it's also been played in the LCK. Specifically, what made me want to make this video was when I saw Marang from Everate. If you know them, they're one of the lower down teams, but whatever. Still professional team in Korea, so pretty bloody good. You know, Marang, he brought this out as well. So pretty surprised to see this make the professional scene at least, but still, if you want to know what it is, it's essentially Duskblade. It's just Duskblade abuse. You literally rush Duskblade. Like nothing else. No jungle item, no skirmisher saber, no Stalker's blade, nothing like that. Just pure Duskblade. Nothing else is Duskblade. It's crazy. You can get boots if you want to. Boots are an exception, but yeah, just pure Duskblade rush. Pretty crazy stuff. So yeah. That's what I'm doing today, guys. You also evolve your ultimate first, right? So it's not just the item build, it's like the skill order and stuff too. So you evolve your ultimate first, pretty crazy stuff. And today, this video, guys, hopefully you should learn how Kha'Zix jungle works, but also this new build, and also have some fun along the way, because what's life without a little bit of fun? Depending on what kind of fun you like to have, and depending on the definition of fun, it may end up with you being, you know, just happy and all good shit. It may end up with you being in prison, and that's not good shit. Unless you're into that kind of stuff, fair enough, you know, I ain't going to shame anyone who's got some kind of prison fetish, but I would go ahead and say most people probably don't have that. So, Runes and Masteries, guys, 80 reds, attack speed Quints if you want to do that, but 80 Quints are fine as well. Armour yellows and MR blues or some CDR blues. And for Masteries, go 12, 18, 0 with either Thunderlords or Stormraiders Surge. Up to you which one you go for, but you want to go one of those two. Don't want to gank mid level 3, fuck it, we'll gank mid level 3, let's go baby, here we go. W, okay. It's going to be the flash anyway. Just going to press W. What are you doing there, Sonny Jim? Where the hell did you come from? Legit, where did you come from, bud? I don't know where this guy came from. Whatever, that's fine. He's going bot lane here, I think. Maybe not? I don't know. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's going bot. Okay. So, right, whatever. So a little bit, just talk a little bit about my starting item, jungle path here. Because I started the chickens, right? This is actually the most efficient jungle path for you to go if you want to get level 4 early. Now, the thing with Kha'Zix, though, is that he gets kind of low when he's doing his first clear. So, it can kind of be a bit difficult for him to get that level 4 clear without actually dying. So, you saw I took a little break to go for the Scuttle Crab anyway. And also, on top of that, sometimes I'll adapt my clear and just go for a standard level 3 clear. But that's mostly only if I want to do a gank top lane or maybe mid lane as well at level 3. And I wasn't really anticipating that this game. I usually do that depending on like champion lineups, right? So if I had like a Riven top lane, for example, or maybe if my top laner was the Jarvan against Gangplank, then maybe I would look to do that. But you know, Gangplank, you don't really want to gank for this guy until he's got like a Sheen, so he's got like some actual damage, or until he's you know, level 6 or something. But generally speaking, honestly, you don't really need to gank for Gangplank. You just got to make sure he doesn't die in the lane phase. But outside of that, you can just chill. And Echo as well. Not really someone who's particularly reliable as far as going in for ganks. Like, he's got to land that W. Outside of that, it's a bit tricky. So I kind of adapted a little bit even from my adaptation, to go for that gank against him there in the mid lane. Or for him in the lane, but I wasn't really planning on doing that. So we're gonna go for the double longsword here into boots. I could have, if I had a bit more gold, I could have maybe gone for just like the straight Dirk Rush, which maybe would be better, but we're fine just doing this. I was considering going top here as well because Jarvan's kind of I was kind of low on health, but without any mana, I don't really think Jarvan can kill me. But Gangplank had a lot of minions under his tower, so I wasn't really thinking about doing that. Plus, we kind of wanted to get Duskblade as fast as possible, right? That's what this build's all about. So, I want to get Duskblade ASAP. And go for it now. Alright, we'll take chickens here, then we'll go... I don't know if I want to hold bot lane. Do I want to hold bot lane? Nah. Oh god, he's going to flame me for this. It's always the jungler's fault, mate. If you die in lane, it's the jungler's fault. Let's go ahead and take the wolves here. I might... Let's go around mid lane again. His chickens won't be up. If they are, then it's just the one mini chicken. But Level 6 Jarvan, that's a bit scary, honestly. Don't think we want to go anywhere near that. Where's Echo going? Oh, he's warding. Okay, cool. I might be able to go for a mid lane play here, though. Okay, Gangplank didn't actually recall that, right? No. I need to really respect the Jarvan here. He can definitely just like one combo me this game, so respecting that. Not really much for me to do here. It's kind of difficult, actually. Just having a think, like, it really sucks, honestly. Like, this Orianna is really difficult to gank. Like, even if I were in this area right now, right? If I decided to gank her, this would be such a difficult lane to gank. It's just so unreliable to get anything off with there, and she would just like shield up and run away, right? In that situation, she wasn't running away because she was actually trying to trade back with Echo, but generally speaking, if I were there, she would run away, and that's just difficult. And again, top lane, this Jarvan can one combo me, and it's not really a matchup that I want to... It's difficult, honestly, for Gangplank to help much, you know, if I go in, right? We just want to get level 6. Although having said that, with this build, the level 6 power spike is really not that significant. And I don't know if this bush is warded, and it's hard to set up a gank if you don't know where the wards are. I do have my smite up, so I'm kind of tempted to go for the Kha'Zix here, just so I can get level 6. I'm just going to kill the big one, get level 6, and then back off, I think, because I will lose too much health. Is that really not going to get me level 6? Okay. Alright, we'll get level 6 now. Alright, so, first evolution, your ultimate for this build. I'm going to try and let Thresh hook me in here with a W, or lantern me in here. Got to be patient. He's the one who needs to start this one. If Gragas is around, it becomes a little more tricky, but I still think we win the 2v2. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just kind of wasting my time right now. They kind of need to play a little bit up. They're playing really far back. Okay, good. Gragas is here. Lantern me in, buddy. Lantern me in! Oh my god. Lantern me in! Fuck my life, he didn't even lantern me in. God damn, I hate my life. Whatever. He's dead. Good stuff. Bit triggered, as you could probably tell there. But that's fine. Because thankfully Echo was here. Nice. Beautiful. I don't really know what to say about that shit. Like... God damn, I was just trying so hard to get a lantern there. I could stay for this tower, but we've got that anyway. So instead, it makes more sense for me to actually go to recall here and just get some items and stuff. Holding mid lane would be a good idea for me to do as well. Get some free gold and free experience. Remake? What are you chatting about? It's no remake. Okay, he's just chatting shit. Good. So yeah, we can try hold mid lane, try and stop this tower from going down and get some golden experience. But as it turns out, the timing of this might be a little bit awkward. There might not actually be any minions for us to hold here, so it might be okay for me to try and go for this play just for like a kill, like with Echo. Yeah, there she is. I need to wait here though. If I jumped in there, it would be really risky because I don't know where Jarvan is. Well. Either way, I didn't even need to know where Jarvan is. if I jump in there, she can probably do some... She was positioning there very cautiously, you know, like she was afraid I would be there. Anyway, I'll go for the blue here. Echo doesn't seem to care much about it. Oh, okay. Maybe I should go back mid to... He's dead, never mind. Alright, I'm going to hold mid now. Definitely hold mid here. Definitely be able to get... Oh wait, is Jin coming now? You're kidding me. Really? Now that I actually have an opportunity to hold some minions here, he's actually going to come. Okay. It's you know, that's cool, but I'm not sure I can jump in on that one. Alright, we're very close to getting our Duskblade here, 200 gold, so I kind of want to get that first, but I actually think now that Gangplank actually has some decent amount of damage, there's a high-ish chance that we can maybe actually show top and get something going here. Well, especially while Gragas is mid, we might be able to do something. So, I'm going to come top lane here. I'm going to sit around here and just wait and see if Jarvan goes for the dive. Okay, that's his Q down. If his Q's down, I'm going to go for this now. While that Q's on cooldown, he can't actually combo us. Beautiful. Alright, and that's a really nice initiation with your... If you've evolved your ulti first, you jump into a bush and you have that extra stealth. You saw that I jumped, I blast coned, and then as I appeared in the bush, I disappeared straight away. And then I came out of the bush, I still had invisibility. And then I pressed R as my invisibility was about to run out. So I was still invisible until I was on top of him. I was invisible. It's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you can see the ulti animation though. So he kind of saw... I'm pretty sure he knew when I used my second invisibility, he knew I was around. But it wasn't enough for him to survive that. And that's good, you know, Gangplank kind of just wants to scale, so we don't force anything with him while he's weak, because, you know, that would just end poorly for us, right? If you force that shit and he dies, then that's really not what you want. But now that he's a bit stronger, we can go for it. So let's see if we can get in on this one. Ideally here, I'd want to go for the Twitch. But having said that, there might not be a play going here. So I feel like my best opportunity to do something here is to be really sneaky and sit either in this bush, maybe the one above it, maybe this one here. Don't think there's anything. It's not that wall doesn't see me, by the way. I actually feel like it's a better idea for me to just push this side wave down. Whoops, daisy. I can't defend mid, like that's just 100%. I can't defend that right. So instead, I feel like it's a good use of my time to pressure this side wave, and then this will force people to come down bot to defend this, right? So instead of me alleviating pressure from mid by being mid and defending, I'm alleviating pressure mid by being somewhere else and forcing them to come there as well. So I'm pretty sure they might go for the Herald here, but if enough people show topside, I might just be able to take this, honestly. But let's see, Twitch did show up bot side here. Now this doesn't see me, by the way. Like that does not see me jump into this dragon pit, which is really cool. Like if you see the enemy team has taken the Rift Herald, the Rift Scuttler, chances are they haven't warded it and got Scuttle Crab. So like, what's the likely scenario is that this is not warded here. So you just jump in, and you know you take it. If you jump over the wall and get in, then you're good. It's good shit. Now obviously this would be a lot easier if I had evolved my Q, but Kha'Zix is still one of the best dragon champions in the game. So let's see if Twitch pushes out here. I don't think he will, but he might do, and if he does, we can kill him. But I'm okay just to recall here as well. It's not a problem. I'm pretty low on mana, so it's kind of hard for me to actually force that play. Don't want to risk it. So we're doing a pretty well so far. Good start. We've influenced lanes with kills, and we're also playing the objectives fairly well this game. So not too bad so far. And honestly, I feel like Kha'Zix is one of these champions who really only gets stronger. I feel like the only difficult thing about Kha'Zix, and how you could argue that he does fall off, is with teamfights. Like, teamfights can be a little bit difficult in Kha'Zix, because obviously, whoopsie daisy, obviously your targets aren't isolated in teamfights, so it can be a little bit tricky there. But and if you're playing versus tanks again, then their targets are hard for you to blow through. But there's still ways around it. There's still ways for you to have a good game on Kha'Zix that doesn't revolve, you know, having to just pick people off all the time in team fights, with that being difficult to do. Look at this Duskblade damage. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but that is disgusting. I'm not going to chase that. Thank you very much. Whew. Why did she not use her ulti to save Twitch? Oh shit. Yo, this girl's beating me. Oh god, this Oriana's got this. She's got this. 100% got this. Oh shit. Should I do it, guys? No, that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible, terrible idea. Don't do it. Don't do it, Foxy. I wanted to, but no, that's a bad idea. Alright, cool. So we got top tower there, which is nice. But Gangplank did die bot side, which is not good. Everything else was fine, but that was not fine. I'm just going to go for the War Enchant next, by the way. This is like I was saying. You want to rush... Whoopsie daisy. You want to rush the Duskblade. But outside of Duskblade, it's kind of like up to you what you go for. More like just standard Kha'Zix items. War Enchant is fine, but you could go... I wouldn't necessarily recommend Yumu's, that's almost like too much damage, but Black Cleaver is a really good option. So is more Mortius. Pretty much any standard Kha'Zix item works here. I just realized it's getting really dark now because it's, for some reason, really rainy in England. It's always like, this has been the worst month, I swear. Worst July ever. July's not usually this bad in England. It's usually pretty bad, because it's always pretty bad in England, but it's been really rainy this month. July's not meant to be this rainy. Alright, do I join my team here? They're gonna keep going. Alright, they keep going. Let's keep going, boys. Okay, right. Let's blast Connie in here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Please. Please! Not 3 in a row. At least I get an assist, I guess. That I had 2 Q animation cancels in a row right there. That's so unfortunate. Alright, now if you look at my farm compared to Gragas's, it is slightly higher, but it's pretty crap still. Like, my farm this game is pretty bad. So when you're playing jungle, you want to obviously not just like gank so much that you don't have any farm. And lane taxing is a really good way, like what I'm doing now, a really good way to just get a little bit of extra farm. You shouldn't feel bad about doing this when you're playing jungle. The only time you should feel bad about doing this is when you take it away from your laners, but there was no one around in this area, so I'm just going to take it. And now I'm getting strong, especially if you're playing carry junglers like Kha'Zix, then it's like especially good to do this kind of stuff. Because if you do fall behind, that's just like really bad. So you pick up a little bit of lane tax, a little bit of lane CS. That's really, really nice to do. Why is this guy got an adaptive Stoneplate? I don't understand why anyone buys that item. Like, it's bad. I don't know, it's just so bad. Unless you're against like Cassiopeia or Karthus or something. I feel like it's just incredibly situational, and I don't see why... I don't know why I ever really see it, I guess. I guess maybe against Syndra it's pretty good. Because of your, like... Is it good versus her ulti, maybe? You know, maybe like with the balls coming out on the ulti, maybe that would be a good use of it, but I don't think it's... Even then, I don't know. If you're a mid laner, I just think Banshees would be like so much better, right? But I don't know. Whatever. This Rift Herald might be going down here, but I don't necessarily want to be in this area around topside there. I might head down bot side for that farm. No one else is going to take it, but I also might stay around my team in case we start fighting. But I don't really think we should fight here. I think if we fight here, that's pretty bad. The Orianna Jarvan combo is pretty strong just by itself. But then if you consider the fact that these guys are very strong right now, I think it's even worse, honestly. Alright, so your second evolution on this build, guys, what people do is your W. You actually don't get your Q at all in this build. You go RWE. And this is really, like, I think having W is, like, the best quality of life change on Kha'Zix, like, quality of life evolution, I should say. Like, outside of its actual impact on how strong it is, which it is very strong, obviously. But outside of that, it's just, like, so nice to have. Whoopsie daisy. It means you no longer have to aim your W, basically, which by itself is so nice. I guess having your E being a longer range is really good, too, for the leap, but... Killer! I'm coming, lads. Alright, let's use my free stealth here to get some shit going. Is that actually happening? Wow. I can't believe I didn't just kill Rakan. I could have killed him so easy there. I got so greedy. I could have played that one so much better. Fuck my life, I did no damage to him. Ooh, hello. Spicy. Alright, whatever. We're going to get the War Enchant here. Part of this is the mistakes I haven't bought in so long. If I'd bought earlier, this would have been fine. I was on like 2.5k gold with no items. Like, that's pretty bad. Okay, so we got War Enchant, we got Duskblades. After this, I'm just going to go for... I think I'm going to go Black Cleaver. I could do more Mortis this game, like I was saying, but I'm not really... I don't know, I'm not really sold on it. I could do it, but I think Black Cleaver has like a similar purpose. As in, like, it's damage with defense, but it's more useful overall, I would say, to go Black Cleaver this game. Look how much this permanent invisibility I'm getting running through the jungle here. Alright, my goal here is to try and scout out Twitch. There he is. Look at that Duskblade damage. That's Duskblade, by the way. Hello. Duskblade sends his regards. Good shit. I said that was my plan, right? And I found him. Find Twitch. Found Twitch. I'm not going to go mid here. Like, Kha'Zix as a champion does not really offer too much in the way of like sieging. I guess like you can dive with Kha'Zix, just like kill people, but even that is really difficult to do because you never get isolation on targets under tower. So that is incredibly tricky to pull off. They're actually still staying mid. I thought they would rotate by now, but they're not. I'm using my spikes very deliberately here, by the way, walking behind the grump and firing them that way, because I don't want the like excess spikes to like go that way and then reveal my position here. Twitch actually might walk around here. Duskblade! That's so disgusting, legit. They're actually all mid, right? Yeah, they're 4 mid. I can get this tower here. Beautiful. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Excellent. We're playing the map really well this game. If I keep pushing here, someone's going to have to recall for me. In fact, I think they're already recalling for me. So I may be able to set up this flank on the assumption that Jarvan is most likely recalled here. Maybe Gragas as well. Yeah, there's Jarvan. This one is different. Yeah, unless if we hit that hook, this will be easier, but okay. So much damage, this is disgusting. Look at that. Beautiful. Like this, we are playing this game like objectively speaking. I don't mean objectively as like opposite of subjectively. I mean from like an objectives point of view. We are playing this one really smart. Let's get out. The fuck? What are you doing? Run. God damn it. Okay. You're okay, maybe you know better than I do, mate. Maybe you know much better than I do. But fair enough. Why am I recalling? I have a lot of gold, but do I want to stick with the team here and do something? Not if I'm by myself, that's for sure. Jarvan should not even be staying mid either. He should be going top here, so I'll just recall. Not really much for me to do. And we're going to go for Black Cleaver here. This makes me a lot tankier as well. So a nice like all-round build, we should say. One sec, lads. I'm just going to do something really quick here, really cheekily, okay, lads? And there we go. Alright, probably the best 3 seconds of the video right there. 3 seconds where you couldn't hear me nattering on about something. Yeah, that's just so that my Windows 10 doesn't bug too hard. Alright, Jhin is bot side. So we don't want to fight here. I don't think they're on Baron. So we don't really need to check it. Face check it here. Instead, just like pushing. Whoa, okay. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. Fuck. Ah, shit. That's 2 flashes, I guess. But that's not good. Alright. Well, okay. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that shit. But I should have respected that a bit more, I guess. Alright. Now, this by itself is not terrible. Like, my death here. I'm not saying this is a fine, okay death to have. But it's not terrible because we shouldn't lose too much. But if we start, if stuff like this happens, where it like compounds on itself, that's very bad. Because now I'm respawning, Thresh is respawning, and this is when we can start, you know, like defending here. But now we don't have an AD carry, so it's like, oh, okay. Fortunately, it doesn't look like they're going for Baron here, so that's good for us. But yeah, that's a little bit tricky here. Still. I think we just have to give this tower up. I don't think we can defend this one. Not convinced, at least that's one we can go for. Fuck. I'm dead. Or am I? Dun dun dun! Ah! Nice. That's cool. We'll take that. You hear me spamming my keyboard, I was like panicking so hard there. Nice. Just go for Gragas. Go for Gragas, Jin. Go for Gragas. Oh my god. Going for Gragas in general is not smart, but you know, your team's on Gragas. You're not going to get the other guy. Just go for Gragas. Okay. Now, do I go for Sterak's here, or do I go more? I might go Sterak's, you know. I think GA might be better, actually. We'll go GA. Okay. The hell is this geezer talking about? I wish Gangplank was made strong in all departments except ult 2 TF range or something.
Enemy killing spree.
What's he chatting? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't say Thresh is dead. Why? God damn it. The amount of times we died here trying to defend things you just can't defend. I swear down. Jin died like that before. He just died like it again. And now Thresh died to it too. I don't have my leap up, so I can't even get in. Well, we got Twitch, that's good, but we didn't get anything else. And fortunately, we have that ward there. That's actually a really nice ward. It sees a lot here. Nice, they're on it. I don't think they can actually do this, you know. Jin has his ult too. I think this is kind of risky for them. Nice, they're not on it anymore. Orianna was way too low really for them to do that. Alright. Twitch might... If this red buff was up, I would say Twitch would like guarantee walk this way. But I'm just going to sit here and wait. We know it's not warded. I've already swept that. Someone might just come in through the jungle here. Maybe they're, you know... just going to put some wards down or something. But as long as it's not Jarvan or Gragas, we should be fine. But it probably will be Jarvan or Gragas. Well, Jarvan's bot, so it's not Jarvan. Rakan... They need to like walk on top of me here, or else they're just gonna walk away. Okay, let's go for Rakan here. Let's time the stealth here. Fuck my life, I walked into the charm. Jesus, Twitch, you're way too strong. God damn it. I need to stop. I need to respect this Rakan more. This is not the first time this guy has just shat all over me. Uh-oh. When Jarvan comes, this is all going tits up, by the way. It's already pretty tits up, but it's going like really tits up when Jarvan comes. Alright, I should have dedicated onto Twitch there. This Twitch is so strong. He's not even having a good game, but I guess that's kind of just Twitch, right? This is why he's one of the best solo queue champions. You reach a certain point and you just stand back and press R and it's like, goodbye. Plus, it's a really nice combination of like standard AD carry play and assassin play, I guess. So in solo queue you can really abuse people with Twitch. You get ahead and then boom. I mean, Echo, mate, let's be real. You're not exactly having the best game yourself, are you? No offense to you, Sonny Jim, but if you're going to start chatting shit, then I don't know. I don't know if you're in the best situation to start chatting shit, to be honest with you, mate. And this is what the kind of thing that holds people back in solo queue, guys. Echo, my friend, I hate to break it to you. It's not Jin that's holding you back, it's yourself. Dun dun dun. Yeah, there's no point in chatting shit in solo queue, guys. Chances are you're just as bad as everyone else around you. If people make mistakes, then, you know, you can point that out if you want to. Whoopsie daisy, but there's no point. Doesn't achieve anything. Chances are, like I say, you don't have anything on your teammates anyway. Alright, do I want to group here? I don't know. Might be a bad idea. Where's this ward? Is it here? Yeah. This ward cockblocks me a little bit, so we're just going to get rid of it. Need to be really careful with my positioning here, because they know I'm around this area, right? They know I'm behind them at least. So I need to respect that. Ah! Okay, I'm good. That was a butt clench moment, by the way. Like, full on butt clench moment. That was a Kegel right there. Nice. I needed to get that, like, Scry's Bloom, just to see the vision. See what wards they had down. This is difficult because I have my sweeper up and I can't flank without a sweeper. It's pretty pointless, at least. You never know what they know. I don't know where he is. Oh my god, he got me. He got me! There he is. I'm dead. Alright, well, we distract Twitch, which actually works really well for us. If I had my GA, this would have been perfect, in fact. But yeah, that's good, actually. I'm happy with that. So the reason why that's actually good is because Twitch blasts through our whole team, right? Twitch blasts through the whole team, and when that happens, we die. So if we can get him to blast through just me, which is what he did there, yeah, that's not that bad. So we're going to go for... Oh, that hit someone. We might do Death's Dance here, but we might also just go for Starix, I'm not sure. Starix would mean that I could go a little bit ballsier and not have to worry as much, but it's still not ideal. I'm still probably going to die. Holy shit. This geezer, mate. He's a death machine. I'm not sure if we'll go Death Dance or whether we'll go for Starix. Either one could be useful with this game. Alright. See if I can get this red buff if this is up. They're probably going to go for the dragon here. I really want level 16 though. If I get level 16 I can get my third evolution. I wish I could jump in on that, but that would be so risky without my team. Oh my god, that hit me. I really hate this Orianna. I swear down. Not Orianna, sorry, Rakan. Alright, I use my ult, didn't I? Yeah. Rakan is just so annoying to me this game. He keeps hot blocking me, I swear down. Alright. Last evolution, guys. E. Better jump range so I can get in on Twitch easier, and then also I can, if I kill him, I can get out pretty easy too. It's so hard for me to do this without my ulti. I don't have any good position here. Yeah, there's probably nothing I can do about that one, I'm afraid. They know I'm here. I have to play like this, by the way, guys, if you're wondering. Like, if I stand on top of my team, it does nothing. Like, I can't fight that way. Like, that's not going to get us anything. Do you reckon they saw me? I don't know. We shouldn't fight this without Twitch and Thresh. Jhin and Thresh, sorry. So risky. I just have to sit. Like, if I try and defend this, I will die. And that's just, you know. I don't know. Like, I know you just want to defend all these things. I know, right? And I know you guys might even be watching this thinking, why the fuck aren't you defending this stuff? Like, I just can't. It's just no point. If I do defend this, I will die as well. Like, I can't defend. When we've already lost 2 members, trying to defend like that just doesn't work. You just can't do it. Like, full on can't do it. And there's no point trying. No point trying to defend an objective that's already on, and then you'll lose. Like, if I die there, we lose other stuff as well. Especially if Baron was up, we'd also lose Baron after that, right? So, you gotta kind of accept sometimes that you just can't defend everything. I really want to try and be really sneaky here. Alright, this is nice. This might bait Twitch into me here. Oh my god, he's gonna... Whatever. Just sit... Oh my god. Just sit here and chill, okay? He knows something's up. He knows something's up. I think he knows. Like, this isn't warded, but I think they know I'm around, or something's going on here. Still might be able to catch someone here. Orianna has no Zhonya's though, so she might... Oh, okay. That probably means switches mid. I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is. I'm actually dead already. What the fuck? Okay. That's that then, lads. That's that. Alright. Well, we tried to give you a good gameplay today, lads. But, yeah, that's as best as we're going to get today. This is the 4th game I've played of this build, trying to get a good gameplay. Haven't played particularly well in any of these games, but I feel like this is we played well in this game, and I feel like you at least like see, I guess, how this build works. So yeah, bit unfortunate, but still, thanks so much for watching the gameplay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheeky thumbs up if you did, and you can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Who am I going to honour here, guys? Who do you reckon deserves my honour? I think Gangplank deserves the honour, doesn't he? Yeah, we'll give it to Gangplank. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Why does this guy have this thing under his name? I don't know. Anyway, for the 3rd time, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next